The Mendon-Honeoye Falls-Lima Sentinel welcomes you to this edition of the Mayor's and Supervisors Weekly Update, brought to you by...
Each week, our community makes history. Each week, you make history. And each week, there's only one source to turn to for the first take on history. You know what that is? Subscribe to the Sentinel right now to discover the history being made in your own backyard.
The Mendon-Honeoye Falls-Lima Sentinel. More than just your news, it's your history.
Welcome, everyone, to this week's edition of the Mayors and Supervisors Update. I'm Chris Carosa, publisher of the Mendon-Honeoye Falls-Lima Sentinel. And each week, we bring you the goings-on in the towns and villages that we cover. This week, we're going to be starting with John Moffat in the town of Mendon. John, what's going on in Mendon?
Mike was on before me, so I assumed I was going second. So a couple of things today. First of all, I want to thank a lot of our staff here at the town of Mendon who've gone beyond the call of duty lately. With the weather, as we all know, is probably most of us as homeowners, it's hard to keep up with things at this time of year. And then with all the rain we've had, it's even harder. So Bruce Fullerton, who is our assessment clerk, he went out and picked up some illegal signs that are posted in the right of way. And then we had several of our people at the highway department, Scott Way, Scott Slessing, Derek Grote, Ryan Tillich, all provide trucks to block the parade at both Memorial Day and the Mendon Fire Department Carnival. Also, Brooke Buckland, who is our Planning and Zoning Board Secretary, she went out and weeded and planted flowers at the flower bed in front of the community center. And of course, Kevin Jungi, who is on Buildings and Grounds, Caleb Slattery, and Jamie Towner. They got the flags up, they put the banners up, put flowers, hung the flowers throughout the hamlet and the ones at Town Hall, as well as did a beautiful job on all of our cemeteries for Memorial Day. And they were out doing those kinds of things in the kind of weather that would keep me inside watching a baseball game. So I just wanted to recognize all those folks who really went beyond the call of duty. Also, our former deputy town clerk, Bonnie Toomey, her daughter Caitlin, as was written up in the Sentinel this past week, received recognition through Falls Post Legion 664 for her work as a Monroe County Sheriff's deputy. And we appreciate Caitlin and especially being somebody who grew up here and still lives here, for all of her work with the Sheriff's Department. And lastly, I want to thank Falls Legion Post 664 for the Memorial Day parades that occurred both in the hamlet and in the village of Honeoye Falls. They always do a great job organizing those parades and making sure they go off. And I think one of the many parts of the parade that I found to be interesting and heartwarming was in the middle of the ceremony in Honeoye Falls, a large piece of farm machinery went down North Main Street. And that really was an Americana type of moment for all of us. Thank you.
All right, thanks, John. Over to Mike in Lima. Mike, what's Lima going on? What's going on in Lima?
Hello, Chris. Thanks for having us again. Bratwurst, Bauernwurst, Kartoffelsalat, Sauerkraut, Leberkäse, Kirschtorte. It is that time. The German festival is Sunday, June 8th, 11 to 7 out on Pond Road. You and 2,000 of your best friends will be out there, and it will be quite something. We do have the house band, the Polka Boys. They are the house band for the Hofbrau House out in Buffalo. New to us this year. We have the Germania Singers. We have Eagle Gymnastics coming in. We have the Alpenhorn Society of Western New York playing the giant horns like you see in the Ricola commercial. There will be children's activities and vintage VWs and Porsches on display, shoe plotling, dancing, And the Einmarsch, of course, at 1 o'clock is led in by American Legion Post 282 to sort of kick off ceremonies. But we do open at 11, and there's plenty of seating under the tent, or bring your own blanket and chairs and enjoy the afternoon. And remember, it's a secret, but go to the house and get your dessert first if you really want your choice. The birthday of the Army, number 250, is being celebrated on the actual day. That's June 14th, Flag Day, 4 p.m. at the Normal Barbecue here in Lima. If you are an Army person, past or present, if you are someone who loves an Army person, past or present, please come on out. VFW Post 26 is buying the appetizers. There will be a SOS bar, make your own. Everybody knows what that is. And there will be a giant birthday cake, and a video message will be beaming in from the Army. But once in a lifetime experience, you will not be required to join an organization or become part of anything or be solicited. Just come on out and have some fun with all the other Army folks and any other veteran that wants to participate. I did yesterday, which is this past Thursday, attend the Genesee Finger Lakes Regional Planning Council's seminar on short-term rental registries. This is something that Governor Hochul has put into the budget, and something that we are going to have to comply with, or as an entire county here in Livingston, opt out. Short-term rentals and their knowing that they're there, the ability to inspect them and make sure that they're safe for people like any other hotel, and the ability to collect the bed taxes and such is all kind of tied up in this. There's several vendors that are out there that can help with software and doing all of these sorts of things. The Genesee Finger Lakes Regional Planning Council is attempting to get a much more advantaged price and get the entire 9-county region it represents to sign on with one vendor. So we will see where that goes, but perhaps all the counties can save some money and tidy up all the short-term rental issues. The Canisius Lake Watershed Management Plan is going to be having its second public meeting. This is going to be held at the Canisius Lake Sportsman's Club at 5883 Stonehill Road in Lakeville from 6 to 8 p.m. on Thursday, June 5th. This is an opportunity for you to review the draft plan and make public comments. You can also make public comments online, review the draft plan, don't have to actually be there if you'd like. www.canisiuslakewatershed.com/draft-report. And that'll take you right to that. The Land Use Alliance training program is going to be kicking up, and I did put out the link here in Lima to our town board, planning board, zoning board, etc., to see about attending the training. It is, while it's free, most of the seats are gone, and it is 3 days of training. The biggest part of it is that it covers all of the new solar law nuances, that last court case that sort of turned the giant solar array companies into utilities for the purposes of getting a variance, has really kind of set everybody's stuff on its ear. So Deputy Supervisor Mark Petrosky is going to be attending and bringing back the information for us so that we can make the best decisions here in Lima that we possibly can. And that's all I got, Chris.
All right. Thanks, Mike. John, anything new to add? Nope. Okay, great. Thank you both for being here, and thank you all for watching. Remember, this program airs every Sunday at 1 p.m. on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube or like the page on Facebook, and those platforms will notify you when the show begins. Otherwise, you can read the transcript in next week's paper. That's all for this week. See you all later. Bye bye for now.
Imagine yourself communicating with a difference. Pan-Dimensional Solutions helps you do this. Whether live spectator events, taped broadcasts, or real-time audience-engaging programs, you can benefit immediately from the tools Pan-Dimensional Solutions will share with you. Do you want to make a difference? Contact us at pandimensional.com.